Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing my foundation routine, and I have not done a foundation routine in so long, and the reason I haven't done one in a very long time is because I have been struggling with acne again. If you guys look in my past foundation routine videos, you will see that my face is pretty clear in those videos. I mean, there's nothing too major about them, but lately I've been struggling with acne again, so I just didn't want to do one, you know? I don't want to have to, show my face on camera with all this crazy acne. So I decided that I'm not going to wait till my face is clear again. I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys my face for how it really is. This is actually my face, or you guys are about to see my face. When it's actually calmed down a bit, I do talk about it a little bit in the next clip that you're about to see. But it is my face a little bit more calmed down than usual, so my face is actually, it does get pretty bad. So anyways, I'm talking with my hands a lot. I'm just like, yeah. Anyways, I'm so sorry. Anyways. Okay, how many times did I just say anyways? Can we just not say that? Okay, that word is like forbidden. So I decided that you guys are just going to see my face for how it is because so many people in this world struggle with acne, and I just wanted to show you guys how I cover it because my face looks pretty clear right now. I mean, you would say that I have pretty decent looking skin right now, but this is actually just my foundation or my concealer, which you guys will see in a second. I wanted to show you guys a way that you can cover your acne and show you guys that I also struggle with acne, and I wasn't planning on making this video, I just thought of it today and I was just like, you know what, I'm really going to show them my face and I'm going to show them how I cover my acne because I feel like it's good to know because so many people struggle with acne, and you guys are going to see my face for how it really is because it's me. I have acne. So if you guys want to see how I cover my acne, just go ahead and keep watching and I will see you guys in 1 second. So I was debating on whether or not to do this video because as you can tell, I do have some pretty severe acne because, I don't know, I always do my foundation routines when I have clear face, like when I've cured my acne. I'll go on pills or something, like not pills, that sounded weird. I'll go on medication and it'll get rid of my acne for a while and then it'll come back. And I usually only do my foundation routines when my skin is clear, but I decided that this would be a good video to do because I realize there are so many people who go through acne and just have to deal with that as a daily thing, and it sucks, and I know that because as you can see I do have acne, and this is actually very calmed down. This is actually doing okay. I am taking medication for it, which I'm going to be going on stronger medication starting this week. I thought that this would be a good video to do and just really, I mean, show you guys that I do have acne, and I know a lot of people have it worse than I do, but this is still pretty bad. And yeah, I do have acne and I wanted to show you guys how I clear it up. So I am just going to go ahead and get started. So first off, I have washed my face, and I use a Neutrogena face wash. It's just, I should have brought it in here. I'm so sorry. Anyways, whatever. It's just makeup removing face wash, and it's orange, if that helps. Anyways, and then I used my CeraVe moisturizer, and it's just a really light moisturizer. The yeah, I cannot speak. The dermatologist recommends this brand. And they also recommend Cetaphil, which is the moisturizer I use at night. I use the Intense Moisturizer. Anyways, this one's just lighter, so I wear this one in the daytime. So the foundation I'm going to be using, which is actually a concealer, so this is actually like a concealing routine, but it's actually, I use my concealer as my foundation because it's so freaking awesome. Anyways, my foundation, which is actually concealer, which I keep saying, is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And I don't know if you guys have heard me rave about this yet, but I absolutely love this. Like, this is literally probably my 6th bottle, just because they're so tiny. I go through them so quickly. But anyways, did you see the color? I don't know if you saw the color. It's I don't know if you can see it. It's like covered up. NW20. Yeah. Sorry about my nails. I just took off my acrylics, and now they're looking freaky. So anyways, this is the foundation I use. It's actually a concealer. I'm just going to call it a concealer because it's a concealer. So this is the concealer that I use all over my face. So I'm going to start out just by taking one pump, and I just pump it on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. powder brush, and I just dab it in, and then I just start putting it on my face. Woo woo. Okay, so that is just the first layer of concealer that I use, and then I will just basically keep doing the exact same thing until I have my desired coverage. This is a medium to full coverage. Like, there is nothing, well, I guess you could make it light if you put like a tiny amount of this on, but it is a very, or can be a very full coverage concealer. So I really like it, and it can be super full coverage, and I could layer this like all day long and it would not get cakey, which is what I like absolutely love about it. And at like the problem areas, I'll dab those and like just focus the concealer right on those areas. And I don't know if it helps or not, but I will let it actually sit there for a second and just kind of a huge glob of it on my problem areas. And then I'll go back in and blend it in. I just feel like it gives it a second to absorb. I don't know if it does that. I don't even know if it helps or whatever. And my forehead really is not a problem area with me. Like, I really don't break out too much on my forehead, but I just basically put the leftover concealer that's on my brush. I just kind of put that on my forehead just so it kind of matches everything. Then I'm going to go back and blend this all out so it's not like caked on. So that is all I do with my concealer, is I just keep layering it. I usually do 2.5 pumps all over my entire face, sometimes 3, but it really just depends. So, I mean, I go through these concealers pretty fast, but like I said, I'm going to be going on strong medication, so I will be getting rid of all my acne completely. But, yeah, but for now, I just use a lot just because I want to cover my acne. So you still can see a little bit of them. So if I'm wanting like even more coverage, or if I don't even want them to show at all, which, you know, sometimes I'm just okay, like whatever, it calms it down. But if I have like a major problem, zit or something, I will use my Glamouflage concealer to cover that. But this is very, very heavy, and it feels heavy. This is very full coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy, which is why I really like it. So I'll usually just try to use this all over my face and then focus it on specific areas if I need to. But if I need super mega coverage, I will go with this because it is heavy and full coverage, but it's not like cakey, if that makes any sense. I mean, you can get this cakey just because of how thick it is, but it's not like initially just like cakey on your face. Or I don't think so anyways, but that's just me. Okay, what do I do next? I'm trying to think. I always forget what I'm doing when I'm making videos. I don't know why. So then I'm going to be taking my CoverGirl Clean Powder. This is my absolute favorite powder. Guys, I know I am wearing a lot of makeup right now, and this is a lot of stuff to be putting on my face, but believe it or not, I hate cakey faces, and I didn't wear powder for the longest time just because all the powders I would put on my face looked so cakey, but this is the only one I've found that when I put it on, it actually just looks so freaking good. So anyways, I'm going to take that on the powder brush, or on the same brush, whatever. You can use a different brush, I don't care. This is just my foundation routine. And I tap that right under my eye area and like on my cheek there, just in this little area right here. And I do that on both sides. And I actually do a lot of powder, but it's so smooth looking, like it just doesn't cake up. It doesn't like go into your pores. It actually like just smooths them out and looks so nice. Then I put a little bit on my forehead and on my chin, so I kind of do the T-zone. And I take my bronzer, and I use a Cargo bronzer. This is the medium bronzer. This was actually gratis from when I worked at Sephora. That's why it has the gratis sign and then the not for resale sign. So, yeah, it's just a medium tone bronzer. And I'm going to take that with my Pirouette 409, I am so weird, my 04 Pirouette brush, and it's just like the contour brush, and it's so nice just for precision and like contouring, so I just put it right in the hollows of my cheeks. I realize you can still see some acne over here and a little bit over here, but if you wanted more coverage, then just use the Glamouflage concealer. That's what I do anyways, to get a lot of coverage, but I'm really okay with a little bit showing. I mean, compared to the amount of acne I have, a little bit showing is really not a problem. So anyways, and then I just put the bronzer on my temples, down my nose sometimes, a little bit on my chin, but I kind of focus it right in the hollows of my cheeks. And don't worry, I will blend it in. Or blend it out. Not really blend it in. Okay. And before I blend it out or anything, I use a blush. And I have been switching my blush lately, but it's usually always an e.l.f. Studio blush. I will use Mellow Mauve sometimes, which is just a mauve-y color. I mean, I can't really explain it any other way. It's less shimmery than the other one I use, which is, that is not it. It is the Candid Coral one. This one is just a very shimmery, like peach color, which I use this one quite frequently. As you can see, I've hit pan, but it is like more shimmery, so I don't know which one I want to use today. I think I'm going to use the Mellow Mauve, and I'm going to take that on I don't know, take it on whatever brush you want. And just put that right on the cheeks. Okay, so keep in mind that I am obsessed with blush, so I usually just put on way too much and then work with it later. It's just kind of how I am. Just freaking love blush. So I always put too much on. Like, it's inevitable that I'm going to put on too much blush. Like, it just happens. Like, it's going to happen no matter what. But then I just work with it. I am a blush addict. Okay, so now that we have crazy cheeks, I am going to take the same brush that I started with, and because it has like foundation and powder left on it, it's going to help to fade these out. Just like when you blend eyeshadow with a lighter color, you can use powder to blend out your blushes and make them look less like harsh. So I just want to like blend these out. I don't want to blend them together or just like whatever, so I'm just blending the edges. Okay, so once I have all that on, I'm going to take my Scandinavia Makeup Finish Spray. And I usually wear this every day unless I'm just like going absolutely nowhere, then I'll save it. But I just shake it up and I push my hair back just so it doesn't get like soaking wet. It's not supposed to hurt your hair or your clothes or whatever, but I'll just squirt a few spritzes all over my face. I spray way too much. It says to spray like 4. I think I spray 8 times, but I don't know. It's very refreshing, but don't inhale it. It's not as refreshing. What's next? Well, this isn't really part of my foundation routine, but right after I do my foundation, I will put my primer on, and I just use e.l.f.'s eyelid primer. So we're finished. This is how I do my foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful. It's just really actually very simple, so I hope it works as well for you. This concealer is actually $17 on their website, but I think it's totally, totally worth it, and I am such a drugstore girl, so for me recommending high-end products, even though MAC is my favorite high-end brand, it's a very good thing. I promise you guys that I have found nothing high-end, low-end, whatever, nothing has compared to this. This is the best concealer that has ever been invented, like, no joke. So I have tried the foundation as well, but I just don't even like it. It doesn't even compare to just the flawless, cake-free look that this gives you. So I really like this, guys, so I would definitely recommend that to you. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys like so much, and I will see you later. Bye.